Oakwood theme park is a park that has always been pretty high on my bucket list, but last week I had the chance to make the trip out to Wales to finally experience this amazing theme park. They have a great selection of flat rides and water rides, but today I will just be focusing on their coasters. So here are the 5 operational coasters at Oakwood theme park ranked from worst to best. Number 5. Crocodile Coaster. It is quite obvious that this is at the bottom of the list. It is just a kiddie coaster, but that's not to say that I didn't enjoy it. It had a very simple layout with only a couple of turns, but the themed area more than made up for it. It is located in the Netherlands section of the park, which is also home to a log flume called Skull Rock. The ride itself though does look quite impressive with the log flume in front of it and the very well themed station, but that's all I can really say about this kiddie coaster. Number 4. Creepy Crawler. Creepy Crawler is a Pinfari RC40 which you will also find at various other parks. Although the theming is solid for Oakwood theme park, I was surprised how much the train was shaking me around. Because of this I couldn't put it any higher than the number 4 spot. Number 3. Treetops Coaster. By far this is the best family coaster at the park, even though you will find this coaster at multiple other parts around the world. This one is special as it is set in a forest. The setting alone makes this a great coaster, but the layout is also very strong. It has some good airtime towards the back of the train, and it also falls much faster than the advertised speed of 23 miles an hour. Overall, this is one of the best family coasters that I've ever experienced. Number 2. Megaphobia. Kicking off the top 2 on this list, the following rides are the reason why people make the trip out to this park. A lot of people would say that this should be at the top spot, but I personally preferred one coaster on my recent visit. Megaphobia is still a great coaster though, with the Matt car giving some awesome airtime throughout the ride. I only have one complaint about Megaphobia. That is if you are sitting towards the back of the train, as the rest of the rows are not nearly as bad, but the roughness really bothered me. This is something that I have found in a lot of old woodies, especially the ones in Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I went in knowing that it was going to shake me around, but once I got to the bottom of the first drop on the back row for my first ever ride, it immediately became one of my worst coasters. But after having 12 more rides in various different rows, I really got a good feel for it, and it's now in my top 15 coasters. Number 1. Speed No Limits. After experiencing the 2 other Gerstlauer Eurofighters here in the UK, I was expecting for it to be very rough and uncomfortable, but I was pleasantly surprised. After getting off the back row for my first ever ride, I was shocked at how smooth it was. The first drop was one of the best that I've experienced, as it reaches an angle of 97 degrees, but the highlight of the ride was definitely that airtime hill straight after the first drop. The airtime was insane on both rows. There are also 2 great inversions which give you some awesome hang time. I personally prefer the back row to the front as it is a little bit smoother, but out of all 112 coasters which I have currently ridden, it is my 9th favourite. This alone is a reason to make the trip down to Oakwood theme park. I hope you have enjoyed me ranking up all 5 operational coasters at Oakwood theme park. If you have, make sure to leave a comment about how you would rank the coasters. Thank you for watching.